do this again, except for instead of taking 5 pages, it's going to be on 1 page because there'll be no notes. Right? Instead of saying step 1, step 2, step 3, blah, 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 you have to commit those to memory. You have to commit those to memory. Okay? You know what I mean? You don't know the 5 steps.
I don't understand.
Once you do, once you do like 5 or 10 or 15 of these, you want to say no problem. It's like anything in math. Right? Once you do a few of them, it gets easier. So this question, I'll make this one a little bit worse because we'll use a little bit bigger numbers. Negative 3x squared plus 12x minus 2. So we're going to fact number 2 is going to be find the vertex. Y equals negative 3x squared. Right?
We're supposed to do something find. That word.
This is an error. That's my robot, right? Here we go. Plus 12x minus 4. Or plus 2, I know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to ask for volunteers. How'd you read my mind? Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask for volunteers here. You can only raise your hand once. You can either read out the step, either from the paper or from your brain. Leslie, sort of bugging me.
I'm not on when I'm scratching something off the screen.
You know, I've games you actually do this. You know games like that this? Okay, enough with that. Can I get somebody to give me step 1 and then I'll actually do it? We'll do step 1, please. Go ahead.
Factor the coefficient from x squared.
Okay, so we're going to factor the coefficient, and it's just from the first 2 terms. I didn't actually write that, but we don't do the plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to pick on my favorite student in the class, which is going to be Mason. Everyone's equally favorite. Okay, Mason. Whoops, I'm not even here. Sorry, guys. That's 12x. So what you're going to do is you're going to factor these 2 numbers there. What coefficient can factor from the first 2? Right? Yeah, so what factors both those? Yes? I'm going to call it negative 3 though. Because you want this just to be x squared, right? So I'm going to call that y equals negative 3. Where are we here? X squared minus 4x. Is everyone okay with that first step? Okay, I just want to make sure. And again, we don't get the last number because you just want 2 things in the factor in the middle. Is that sort of okay to start?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pick my next favorite person in the class. Elena. Can you please tell me the next step in English? You can do it. Go ahead.
No, I just say
Leave the square, okay. Okay, just because it really soft and I didn't hear it there, so I go ahead. Very good. So I'm going to put a little arrow here because that's just what I do. And I call that negative 4 over 2 squared. It's always what the x coefficient is. Okay, always, always, always. And it's always divided by 2. Right?
Is it always divided by 2?
It's always divided by 2. Because what happens is, you need to divide it by 2 to get this to factor as a perfect square. It's just a rule for how to get that to factor properly there. Okay? Okay, I'm going to throw my next favorite person in class. Happy birthday, Kyla. What's negative 4 divided by 2, please? 4 divided by 2. Negative 2? So it's just going to be negative 2, so it's going to be negative 2 squared still. And that's my underlying number. Negative 2 squared, of course, Jordan, is 4. Right. So if you take a look, okay, my underlying number now is negative 2, which we're going to need, and the box number is 4. Okay, what do I do with the box number now? Somebody be brave.
What's this 3?
I think we're on 3 here. And you're out, and he's out, and she's out, and you're out. Somebody new. Somebody new, please. No, somebody new, please, guys, because everyone's going to do this. Okay, Doug. What do we do next with the box number? Take a look if you want.
Add and subtract box.
Very good. So it's going to go, and then we'll go on +4 and -4. Again, if you're wondering where that came from, that was the box number. And again, just to think in your mind why we're doing this, because you need 3 things to factor, right? You need 3 things to factor all the time, right? So you don't need a negative. That's right.
Where's that negative 2 come from?
-4 divided by 2. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like dividing to simplify, right? All right, we're getting close. What comes next? Only 3 people understand. I'm taking on you, because I never. What do you next?
You multiply the -4 times -3.
Right on.
Just stop at
Bring it outside, right? Because again, you only need to factor 3 things, right? So the 4th one we don't need. So it's going to be y equals -3 x squared minus 4x plus 4, and then plus 12, and then plus 2. Why did I change the plus 12? Right? -3, right? It's this number right here multiplied by the -4. Okay? All right, now who wants to factor instantly? Who wants to be the fastest factor in the land at this moment? Unless you want to be
How'd you
me.
get the 12?
Okay, you missed that one, I just said that, that's
No, I
okay.
didn't understand that.
So it's just going to be this times this, right? -3 times -4. Because, right, you're taking this out of the bracket, so it's just like a mini foil, right? You're only foiling that to get it out. Okay, who wants to be the fastest factor in the world? Steve, I know it wants to be you. What's x squared minus 4x plus 4 a factor, please?
Uh,
Oh, he doesn't know.
no. So we're going to use the underlying term.
Very good. So it turns into what? Somebody, he's slowing down.
2x
Good?
and -2.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Somebody help him. Sorry, you're guessing. I'm sure it's okay. Someone help, please?
She doesn't need it though.
Right, Tyler? Right. So you're going to use this guy right here, and it's going to turn into y equals -3 bracket, and it's going to go into x minus 2. Now, just so we're all sure on this, I'm going to call that plus 14. Okay? So this is the underlying term.
You just got rid of the -4x and plus 4.
Okay, I'm just going to slow down here. It's okay. People ask this every year. So if you notice right here, what happened? Okay, I went right 2x plus 1 squared. But if I factor this, watch, if I factor this, it goes down to x plus 1 squared, right? So I didn't actually get rid of the 2x. Like when if you were to work this out and factor it, you would actually get x minus 2 squared. Okay, right? But I'm doing this to save time, just to use the underlying number. Because when you get to fractions and stuff, you won't want to factor that by hand. Okay? So I didn't erase anything, nothing got erased, right? If you foil this out, you'll get this, right? So I'm not destroying anything. Nobody believes me. I'm not destroying numbers. I would never hurt numbers. Just remember that, okay? Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to put the next question on the board for you guys, and I'm going to pause. I would strongly recommend you try yourself, and do not just raise up with the answer on the board. I'm not looking at anybody, but you know who you are, okay? I'm going to pause. Just want to give you guys one question to try. I want you to try this, please. So, use your notes from example 1. Okay, here we go, guys. Please, Ben. Use your notes from example 1. Okay, so it gives you all the steps. If you want to use this to guide, great. Number 3. Oh, here we go. I'm going to make this one up, so it's probably not going to work. Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I'd like you guys to try this, please. If you need help, please raise your hand, and okay, because I want you guys to learn. Everyone got to work on this. I know you guys like time at the end of the class, but I had to say do the back and forth thing because this is difficult stuff. Okay, I can't just say, okay, by the way, try it. Here's right. I want to go through here. So I'm going to go through this relatively quickly. You guys going to hope you get the same answer. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to do y equals. The first thing our factor is the first 2, which should be 5. And then inside the bracket, it should be x squared minus 6x. Then what I'm going to do on the side, of course, is do -6 divided by 2. The most difficult, excuse me please, the most difficult thing people had is they thought they were dividing by something weird. I think it's just because on this question, there was a +2, so you wanted to divide by 2. But even on the first question, there was no number after, right? It was still divided by 2. This, you guys, girls, please. This is always divided by 2. And I should put this on here just to make sure. And that's just the way the perfect squares work. Okay, so you know it's always going to be something squared, and you need that to be divided by 2 to get the square thing to work. All right, Andrew, since you're totally focused right now, what's -6 over 2, please? Good. And what's -3 times -3, please? Okay. Now, there's still some people wondering about factoring and all that stuff. I would strongly recommend you underline and square it. Other teachers do different things, but that's just the way it helps me to remember. Okay? And you'll never get it wrong if you do it this way. Okay, so then I'm going to do y equals 5. X squared minus 6x. I go +9 minus 9 because you're adding the last number. And then +7. This turns into y equals 5. X squared minus 6x plus 9 minus 45, I think. +7. I think that's right. Now this is the part again that we're getting people mixed up. How can I fastly factor x squared minus 6x plus 9? Uh-oh. Am I the fastest factor in class? Sophie, go ahead.
So, so that would be y equals 5x, and then you keep the underline first.
Yeah. Right.
And then you y squared.
Right. This is always working. This is always will work forever. Well, I'm not going to do fractions today, but we're going to get into fractions on Monday. Okay. The thing is, you can't factor fractions very easily. Okay. So this, did I make a mistake? Oh, one. So, Steve, one sec. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
If the denominator negative, would you put it?
It's impossible because you're squaring it, right? You know what I mean? So it's impossible for that. Steve, go ahead.
I was just wondering where you got the -45.
Somebody help him? Somebody help
I
him.
know.
Go ahead.
You take 5, you multiply 5 and -5.
Yeah, it's like a mini foil, right? So it's going to be this times this to get it out of the bracket. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys one more question. You guys want me to do one more in class, and then I'll give you like 5 questions for homework. Okay, for the whole weekend. No, because not everyone understands this yet. I didn't mean to yell. Commander out. Okay. Sorry, that's not funny. I think it's funny. I know you guys do. Here we go. 4 is going to be find the vertex of. And I'm not doing fractions yet. I'm not doing fractions yet.
Thank you.
Find the vertex. Y equals equal to x squared minus. Sorry. Wrong. Sorry. 2x squared minus 28x plus 1. Okay? So try this one, and then I'll throw a few questions on the board to finish up for the weekend, okay? Let me just pause this, or stop it, I guess. Like and subscribe!